What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with another news video. Now, we're almost coming to the end of one of the biggest weeks in professional wrestling history, as it kicked off with the Raw premiere on USA Network, with all new additions including a skateboard ramp for a stage, a Wednesday night war between NXT and All Elite Wrestling, not to mention the more recent debut of Friday Night Smackdown on Fox. The week has certainly been exciting, but incredibly exhausting. However, it's not over just yet, as tonight WWE will air its annual Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, which oddly sees only 4 matches on the entire card. Nevertheless, we'll be prepared with a recap, as well as highlighting the good, the bad, and the downright ugly moments of the show, so be sure to tune in after the pay-per-view. But with the pay-per-view just hours away, the wrestling world is still buzzing with news, including SmackDown drawing in huge numbers, fans being upset after SmackDown, Cody announces a new AEW series, Tyson Fury's WWE plans may have been revealed, and WWE nearly pulled out on the deal with Cain Veslaquez. Let's waste no further time and get straight into the first story, as SmackDown drew huge numbers. SmackDown made 2 huge moves this week, one that saw the show on a new day of the week, and the second being on a new network. A network that is considerably bigger than the USA Network, which it was previously home to. Knowing full well they would attract a much wider audience across the US, WWE pulled out all the stops in its debut episode, one that saw a shocking title change in a matter of seconds and the debut of a former UFC champion. Now, according to Dave Meltzer, WWE were expecting around 4.5 million viewers to tune in, largely because of the special appearance of The Rock. Now, to be fair, they weren't far from the money, as according to Showbiz Daily, SmackDown drew 3.860 million viewers. The episode was noted to be the most watched WWE telecast since Raw's 25th anniversary show and was up 84% from its final show on USA Network, which drew just 2 million viewers. A massive jump. During the show, the audience peaked to 4.217 million viewers at 8:15 PM, which was during The Rock's segment, so quite a number of people just wanted to see him and tuned out. However, they did manage to smash the all-important 18 to 49 demographic, averaging a 1.35 rating over the 2 hours. Whether this surge in rating continues remains to be seen, as WWE did pull out all the stops for this episode, but will it continue next week when it goes back to normal? Hopefully, fingers crossed, it will. Next up, fans were upset after SmackDown. WWE advertised a huge number of legends to appear on SmackDown, and whilst the likes of Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair and Mick Foley all got a 2-second appearance in the crowd, where was the Dead Man and the Texas Rattlesnake? And it's not like fans didn't notice, as after the cameras went off, the crowd started to turn, as they were promised an appearance by not only a Hall of Famer but the Phenom as well, as a number of them probably paid especially just to see them. But where were they? Well, according to sources, Austin was backstage, however, the WWE didn't want to use him. As for The Undertaker, according to a comment on his official Instagram page, basketball player Tracy Murray posted, "Shoulda had you on at the end instead of that ending, bro." To which The Undertaker replied, "I was told I wasn't needed." Now, some could argue the show was jam-packed enough that it did need the appearance of them. However, WWE shouldn't have advertised them in the first place. This tactic screams bait and switch, something they've been guilty of in the past numerous times. We actually did a video on it, so check it out if you have some time. But do you guys think The Undertaker wasn't needed? Let us know in the comments down below. Up next, Cody announces a new AEW series. As after SmackDown on Friday, Cody announced a new series for All Elite Wrestling called AEW Dark. This show, unlike Dynamite, will air on its official YouTube channel, and will feature all the matches that viewers at home didn't get to see live. Next up, has Tyson Fury's WWE plans been revealed? Now, former boxing heavyweight champion Tyson Fury was in the front row of SmackDown's premiere episode on Fox, and at one point tried to get a little too close to the action by jumping the rail and wanting a piece of Braun Strowman, who purposely threw Ziggler in his direction. Security managed to stop him before any tussle could happen, but what has WWE got in store for the former boxing champion? Well, according to Alex McCarthy from TalkSport, he mentioned, "2 different sources have told me the plan is for Tyson Fury to appear in Saudi Arabia, not WrestleMania 36. ESPN and Fox has worked together on this, and the goal is to promote Fury vs Wilder. The deal was agreed earlier this week, one source said on Monday. Naturally assume he'll be doing something with Braun, but I don't know how much, if at all, he'll get physical. I have no details on that. Trying to get a word with Fury after he does Raw. What are your thoughts on this? Do you care about this? And our final story today, WWE nearly pulled out on the deal with Cain Velasquez. The man who legitimately defeated Brock Lesnar for the UFC Heavyweight Championship back in 2010 made his shock debut on Smackdown. The new WWE Champion wasn't quite ready to fight him at that point, as he was taken down with ease and then headed to the back. However, this moment almost didn't happen, as WWE nearly pulled the deal off the table. Wrestling's favourite curmudgeon Dave Meltzer shed some more light on how Velasquez signed with WWE on the latest Wrestling Observer. Meltzer noted that WWE doesn't want Velasquez to use the Lucha Libre style, and come in as more of a brawler to match Lesnar, which makes sense. They were also unhappy at the fact that his possible signing was leaked before the show and almost pulled out. But contrary to belief, Velasquez has officially signed with the promotion, as WWE wouldn't have risked such a big angle if they had no agreement. Surely they've learned their lesson from Rick Rude. But what are your thoughts on these stories? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.